Now we see the next problem. Find the Fourier series to represent the function f of x is equal to sin x for minus pi less than x less than pi. So this is the interval minus pi to pi. So minus pi to pi ఉన్నప్పుడు ఒకసారి we observe the function is even or odd. Some functions are not even, not odd. Then we find a naught, a n, b n completely. Suppose the function is even, it is enough to find a naught, a n. Suppose the function is odd, it is enough to find only bn value. Okay. Suppose the interval is minus pi to pi, it is better to check the function is even or odd. Okay. See this one, the solution. The given function is f of x is sin x. We know that sin x is odd function. Okay ma? We know that sin function is, f of x is equal to sin x is odd function. Hence, in this interval minus pi to pi, a naught is equal to 0 and a n is equal to 0. That means we get only sine series. That is, we need only bn value. So, the Fourier series of f of x in minus pi pi is f of x is equal to sigma n is equal to 1 to infinity bn sin nx only. That means we need only bn value. Okay, where bn is equal to 2 by pi integral 0 to pi f of x sin nx. This is like in previous problem. First problem లాగే ఉంది. అక్కడైతే x ఇచ్చారు, ఇక్కడైతే sin x ఇచ్చారు. ఫంక్షన్ అంతే తేడా. Now you substitute in place of fx sin x. This is integral 2 by pi integral 0 to pi sin x sin nx dx. It can be written as 1 by pi, 2 లోపల తీసుకెళ్ళండి, 2 sin x sin nx dx. This is in the form of 2 sin a sin b. 2 sin a sin b. 2 sin a sin b means cos a minus b minus cos a plus b. So what is cos a? You observe 2 sin a sin b. In place of a x అనుకోండి, in place of b nx అనుకోండి. This formula 2 sin a sin b is cos a minus b minus cos a plus b. Cos a minus b. What is cos a minus b? Cos sin nx a అనుకోండి, sin x b అనుకోండి. Cos nx minus x అంటే n minus 1x minus cos a plus b. Cos nx plus x. రెండిట్లో x ఉంది కాబట్టి కామన్ తీసాం. Cos nx plus 1 dx. Okay ma? Now we get two integrals. ఎలా ఉంది ఇది? Cos ax minus cos bx లాగుంది. Write separately. We get integral cos ax dx means sin ax by a. A place లో ఎంత ఉంది? n minus 1. Now the first integral is sin n minus 1x by n minus 1 minus second one. This is in the form of integral cos ax bx. That is sin ax by a. అంటే a place లో n plus 1 ఉంది అనుకోండి. That is sin n plus 1x by n plus 1. Apply 0 to pi limits here. Okay, apply 0 to pi limits here. Apply 0 to pi. Here you observe n is not equal to 1. This is very important. My n is not equal to 1. Why? If n is equal to 1, this denominator becomes 0. Now the total term becomes infinity. Infinity minus something is infinity. Into something is infinity. Ante we can't define the bn value. So compulsory this bn for n is not equal to 1. Okay, n is not equal to 1. This is very important. Ante b1 కు కాదు ఈ వాల్యూ, రిమైనింగ్ b2 b3 b4 లకి ఈ వాల్యూ అని అర్థం. Now apply 0 to pi limits. What you get? 1 by pi constant sin n minus 1 pi. Sin n minus 1, n is equal to 2 అనుకోండి, 2 minus 1 అంటే pi. ఏ పై అయినా n వాల్యూ మీరు ఎంత పెట్టినా ఇక్కడ 2 పైయో 3 పైయో 4 పైయో వస్తుంది కాబట్టి sin ఎంత పై అయినా సరే 0. కాబట్టి in place of x you put sin pi, it becomes 0. 0 in place of 0, sin n minus 1 into 0 means sin 0. It is also 0. For same for this function also, sin n plus 1 pi 0 minus sin 0 is 0. Totally we get 1 by pi into 0, which is 0. So bn is 0 for n is not equal to 1. And this is for n is equal to 2, 3 and so on. Now bn is equal to 0 if n is not equal to 1. Okay, n is not equal to 1. For n is equal to 1, b1. You see ma, what is bn? What is bn? 2 by pi integral 0 to pi sin x sin nx bn అనమాట. b1 అయితే ఇక్కడ 1 పెట్టామనుకోండి n ప్లేస్లో. హియర్ ఆల్సో ఇన్ sin nx మీన్స్ ఇక్కడ కూడా 1 పెడతాం అంతే. b1 ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు 2 by pi ఇంటిగ్రల్ 0 to pi sin x into sin 1x. ఓకే, that's it. b1 is equal to 2 by n integral 0 to pi sin x into malli sin 1x dx. It can be written as 2 by pi integral 0 to pi sin square x dx. Sin square x dx, sin x into sin x. Now we know that 0 to pi can be written as, this is even function, can be written as 2 into 0 to pi. As it is 2 by pi, you write here, into, in place of this limits 0 to pi, you write 0 to pi by 2, but 2 into, okay, 2 by pi as it is, into this integral. For this integral, you write this limits as 0 to pi by 2, 2 into integral, as it is sin square x dx. Now it becomes 2 into 2, 4 by pi. This is 4 by pi. This integral value is integral 0 to pi by 2 sin square x dx. Integral value is 1 by 2 pi by 2. This is formula 1 by 2 pi by 2. After cancellation you get 1. Now what is b1? b1 is equal to 1. The remaining one bn is equal to 0, but n is not equal to 1. అంటే b1 కి మాత్రమే 0 కాదు, రిమైనింగ్ n is equal to 2, n is equal to 3, అంటే b2, b3, b4 అన్ని జీరోసే, బట్ b1 is equal to 1. Now substitute these values in the given series. F of x is equal to sigma bn sin nx. Sigma bn means b1 sin 1x plus b2 sin 2x plus b3 sin 3x and so on. This is elaborated form. Now substitute b1 here. F of x is equal to b1 means 1 into sin x plus b2 0, b3 0, remaining all zeros. So we get the function is sin x itself.